What's up, what's up? It's your girl Barbie, everything pretty, and this event is turned up right now. You're watching Revenge TV.
I've been blogging since 2003, but had my own site in 2007. Y'all really don't gotta be quiet. I don't give a damn whether y'all listening to me or not. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. If you wanna be prosperous and be something in life, you might wanna listen. Just saying that. But my start blogging was really hard. Like I was homeless, I was blogging out of Rita Ice, and I still did it. Shout out to Meschino in the building. That was my first big hit. I interviewed Meschino. It was my first big hit, so shout out to Meschino. But if you guys have questions about blogging, I'll be around, just talk to me. But today's a very great event. We got a bunch of great bloggers, two bloggers that are really close and dear to my heart. The Hey Gorgeous and Lindsay India in the building. They're two female bloggers. One's a beauty blogger, the other one's an entertainment and music blogger, who are climbing their way up the ranks and doing a lot of stuff and writing a lot of articles drunk, and because they go to events and you have an open bar and you get drunk, but they work and they do their thing. We got Daytwan Thomas in the building. Daytwan Thomas, the legend, the guy who hired me back at Global Grind. I could tell you that story a whole another time, but he hired me back at Global Grind, so shout out to Daytwan Thomas. We got B-Dot, Shaheem Reid in the building, Steve Raze, a bunch of other people, and they're gonna play some songs for you and let you know a little bit about, you know, why those songs are about them, why they inspire them and stuff like that. It'll be a really interesting thing. It's gonna be fun.
School, Delaware State University. I used to freelance for a lot of magazines, XXL, King Rise, all their favorite magazines, and then from there, once I graduated, I parlayed my hustle into a full-time job at XXL. And then I got laid off, and I started writing for RapRadar.com in 2009.
And now you guys are one of the most credible blogs in the industry. Like, how does that make you feel to be like everybody goes to RapRadar?
It feels good to hear you say that. I mean, it feels good. We're in a good position. It's all about, you know, rebranding ourselves. We just launched a podcast with CBS. You know, we hit the ground running. So far, been in the top 5 on iTunes since we launched like 2-3 weeks ago. And it feels really good, man. It's a blessing.
So right now you guys have a podcast as well. How can people listen to the podcast? What's the podcast about? Let everybody who don't know about the RapRadar podcast know what it's about.
Yeah, the RapRadar podcast is on iTunes. It's free. It's powered through CBS and their Play It network. And yeah, so far we've interviewed YG, Eve, who's running with Dreamville Records as the president. We interviewed Static Selector, Drew High, Joey Badass. A lot of different people. So we're just trying to keep it as diverse as possible. You can find out on iTunes.
Now you picked a song to play tonight that represents you, that's for you. Tell everybody about this song.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big New York rap fan, so this is one of my favorite songs that come out of the city in a while. Uncle Murder, greatness, real niggas.
She's not even white, she's Indian, and I love her to death. She's a very hard worker. And if you tell her to do something, she does it 20 times better than you tell her to do it. She started as an intern at globalgrind.com. She grinded her way up and was on every single thing, like Christmas, can you do this story? And she crawled out of bed and did it. 2 o'clock in the morning, you call her up, she crawled out of bed and did it. If she was at an event getting it popping, twerking, and doing all the other stuff and was pissy drunk in the morning and hungover, she crawled out of bed and did it. Now she ain't an intern no more. She's the motherfucking editor for the biggest website in the world, globalgrind.com. The weekend editor for globalgrind.com. But she don't sleep, she Indian, she got like 15 jobs. She's also a contributor to KarenCivil.com still. She's interviewed all of your favorite rappers, and she's still doing it and she's still grinding. I love you to death. Give it up for Lindsay India, everybody. So how did you start writing?
I started writing in school. I did a little bit of poetry, and I took a lot of classes in journalism and interview. And then I applied for an internship through Global Grind.
Am I an asshole to work with? I'm a hard person to work with?
Sometimes, but you mean well.
Okay. So So you picked the song for us today. He has Nas's Heaven. Why is this song important to you?
Because Nas harnesses a lot of darkness and a lot of hard times, and he's able to create it into a craft that nobody else can really relate to unless they're going through it themselves. And I think that's a very personal thing.
Awesome, awesome. So right now we're gonna play Nas Heaven, and it's a beautiful song, and it represents this beautiful lady right here. You guys need to holler at her and connect with her. Karen Symbols, logoground.com. She has a finger on the pulse. She's a dope person. Lindsay India, my protege. I love you to death. Thank you for coming. So next up, I'm gonna bring up one of the most beautiful young ladies I know. Her name on Instagram is Hey Gorgeous. That's Hey, HEYGORJESS. You should follow her. Her blog, Hey Gorgeous, is about hair and beauty and style. It's a little bit of mix-up from the hip-hop stuff and entertainment that we're used to. And she's from Jersey, my hometown. How did you get your start blogging? Like, what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna start blogging, I'm gonna do my thing?
I started my blog about 3 years ago, and honestly, the start of it was from Instagram. That's when Instagram first came out, and no one was really on it at all. I just post pictures of me and my hair, and people would ask me questions about it. So I was like, well, I might as well just start a blog where I can give them all the details, give them tutorials and stuff like that. And it really just took us from there. So, and now I've been doing it for about 2.5 years, and I'm not trying to stop.
And just for the record, this is all your hair, correct? That's all your hair?
It is all my hair. It is all my hair.
There's no tracks in her hair. Nothing against tracks if anyone has tracks in here, but that's all her hair. It's natural hair. So the questions made you start the blog. So where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I definitely see myself as a full-time blogger. Right now I'm not full-time. I work full-time and blog basically full-time. But eventually I want to be a full-time blogger, maybe selling some of my own stuff. I don't just do hair, I do fashion as well, and I love jewelry, so not sure exactly what I want to sell, but definitely want to, expand my horizons a little bit and definitely do it full-time.
And what advice would you give to up-and-coming bloggers who have an idea, they have a voice, but they want to get it out and they don't know how? So what advice would you give to some of the young up-and-coming bloggers? Because you have 50,000 followers right now, some more, 100,000 to it. What advice would you give to up-and-coming bloggers out there?
I guess 2 things. One practical thing is just to literally just start, literally just start, don't be afraid to start it out. And then even practical things like all the social media sites, all the networking events and everything, that's all a great way to meet people just by meeting other bloggers that do the same thing as you. Hashtagging, getting your name out there. That's really how I started. Like I said, I literally started from Instagram and that's how I expanded my network and everything. And also, honestly, it sounds cliche, but just to really be yourself, because there's so many bloggers out there, now more than ever, and it feels like everybody's doing it, it feels oversaturated, but people follow you for you and for your personality, more than even what you're blogging about. But if they like you and you're being yourself, you'll really succeed, and just be genuine and be original, so.
That might be the most cliche answer, but it is the greatest answer in the world. If you want to be a poppin' blogger and an up-and-coming blogger, you want to be the blogger, the best way to do that is to be yourself.
Reid, Lady Saw, Mr. Vegas, and I had to tap into the other market, which is the reggae world. And when I tapped in, I bumped into this beautiful, beautiful young lady named Pat. Had a major event in Jamaica, flew her down to Jamaica to cover it for Billboard magazine. Bring in Pat. Come over here, baby. Billboard magazine. So Pat, let them know how you started and where you going, baby.
Well, thank you, Marie, and good night to everyone here. I started writing about 25 years ago. I know there's people in this room who weren't even born 25 years ago, but that's how long I started. And I started out writing about reggae and dancehall, and that's pretty much where I am today, just doing that, hopefully a little better than when I started, but I haven't been with Billboard all those years. That's been about on and off for the past 10 years as a ongoing freelance writer specializing in reggae, and I write for some other publications from time to time, but that is my main focus. The music industry has changed so much in that time, since 1990. I feel like the attention paid to reggae is waning, and I take what I do even more seriously now because I feel like it's just so much more needed than it even was back then, when there was major label interest and a lot of money flowing into the music. The money isn't there. The music's still as good as it ever was, maybe even better than it was. So people here who might have been into it at one point, who tuned out, I urge you to come back and take a listen to things coming out of Jamaica, artists coming out of New York, even all over. We have a very strong American reggae movement as well, to say nothing of Europe, Africa, a lot of places. But you know, to give credit to the birthplace, Jamaica always will be the birthplace, the epicenter of the music, and we'd love to see more of those artists get their shine, which is why I do have a playlist here. I know we're not going to get to everything, but the majority of the artists are Jamaican, and focusing on some of the new young artists coming out of Jamaica.
Before you start her playlist, there was a question that came from the audience. They want to know, how did you manage to hit all these reggae people, being, you know, Patricia from Billboard? Like, how did you reach out to these, how did they come to you? Like, how did you reach out to these reggae people?
When I started, I was Patricia, but I wasn't from anywhere really. I was just starting, like I'm sure people in this room are starting, you know. It was very humble. This was like the beginning of the internet. I know that sounds so dated, but this is true. It was the beginning of the internet. It was like fanzines and stuff existed. This is like, you know, late 89, 90. And so just approached artists, but what I found is even some artists at the top of their game in Jamaica were still so hungry for international exposure that, you know, you would be surprised. Sometimes management kind of divert you, but if you could get to like a friend or a cousin or something, you could usually get through. So.
Yo, my name is Steve Raze. I'm with allhiphop.com, and y'all know a lot of people in the building. Shout out to Sirius Jones, shout out to Sam Scarfo, shout out to Mano. Yo, when I was on All Hip Hop, I had to find the hottest artists in the streets, and these were the people that I put on All Hip Hop like 4, 5, 6 years ago. So shout out to all the artists that are here, Astro, everybody that's in the building, Rad, and my artist Barbie. So yeah, everybody, if y'all know All Hip Hop, we about the news, about the music, about the rumors, and we try to find the illest music. So appreciate y'all coming out.